Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to Cooper and Brooke's live stream number 3. And we've had a heck of a week this week. I'm still wearing the sunglasses, by the way, even though the stitches come out. I still have 2 black eyes. And just so we don't scare anybody out there in Tuberland, I am keeping the sunglasses on until the bruises heal. And we've had a heck of a week this week. And the reason we've had a heck of a week is we've been doing a lot of research about condominiums. And many people have been reaching out to us in the comment section on our videos and emails on the Facebook group and saying, hey, Coop, we have pets, we need some accommodations that are going to allow us to have pets. So I got with a new agent, and the agent said to me, I can show you anything you want to see. I said, I want to see pet condominiums. So we made a 4-part series, and we filmed 4 condominiums in 2 days. So I am absolutely exhausted, and so is Darlene. It takes so much work to be able to do all this. It really does. Just one condominium building can take us 4 to 6 hours because there's just so much to show and so much to go over. We got to make sure there's no children in the footage and things like that, as YouTube frowns upon that. And it's been hard work. And one thing that we had when we first started showing condos on this channel was we'd speak to the agents and we said, okay, we're going to recommend your place to our subscribers. All I ask is please, when they email me and I forward the email to you, please answer the emails and get back to them as soon as possible. We did a couple condominiums to start with, and they didn't answer the emails. It put us in a real bad place. And it sort of hurt the channel. We lost quite a few subscribers because of it, probably about 50, 100 subscribers, because they didn't want to, watch our videos, because at the end of the day, the condos that we were showing on the channel, they weren't able to get in touch with them. They were getting fed up. They wanted to make bookings, and I understand all that. I don't blame them. I blame the agent that I was working with. So I got rid of that agent, and I now have 2 reputable agents that I work with. And the first one is Sean, and the second one is Miss Nung. And they are both excellent, and they respond to emails. And so what I've done is to go that little bit extra mile for the community is I've said on all my videos now moving forward that if you like any of the places that I'm showing you, please email us directly at cooperstaiadventure@gmail.com. And we will get in touch with the agent for you, because at the end of the day, I respect that people want to come here. They want to come on vacation. They want to come for retirement. And the one thing that is most important to them after getting in the country is making sure they got a roof over their head and a bed to sleep in. So we've had a deal with that. And then we had emergency 2 days ago. And one of my subscribers is is an American, and he has a dog, and he's living in Spain. And he contacted me 3 days ago and said, hey, Cooper, I'm moving into your community. I'm moving into District Grand Part 2, and I'm bringing my dog with me. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. And I said, did you message Jeeb and tell her about the fact that you have a dog? And he says, yeah, I did. And so I said, well, hang on, let me check on that, because as far as I'm aware, dogs are not allowed in our condominium. So I messaged Jeeb, and she got back to me, and she said, yes, I told him we can't have dogs. So I replied to his message, and I said, hey, bud, Jeeb said you can't have dogs. And I sort of took a screenshot of the conversation I had with Jeeb and sent it to him. And he says, oh, my God, I begged her, to let me have the dog, but she said no. And when she didn't get back to me, I thought maybe she was considering it. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I'm coming in 2 days, and I have my dog, Cooper, please help. And I had to run around to help this subscriber. I went around and called a couple agents, spoke to Sean, who's a very good agent, a good friend of mine. And he said, yes, I have one room available in the Riviera and Wongamat, which is pet friendly. And I said, okay, can I come and see it, and I'll make a short video and I'll send it to my subscriber. And he said, yeah, sure, no problem. So while I was there, I did a full video of it because he also has other units available. And my subscriber got back to me and said, yes, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't care the cost. I can't leave my dog behind. So I quickly booked it for a month. He's arrived in Bangkok last night. And then when he arrived in Bangkok, he messaged me to say that the paperwork that he's supposed to bring for his pet, for the pet passport, was missing a stamp that they were supposed to have on there, and he had to pay a 5,000 baht fee. So he was a little bit upset about that, but glad that he got his dog through, and he was on a taxi on his way to Jomtien last night. And I've made an appointment with him with the agent, so I'll go pick him up at his hotel and take him to the agent and get him sorted out today, so he can get moved into the pet-friendly condominium this afternoon. So it's been a heck of a busy week, and that's where we are. We've made a 4-part series starting from tonight of pet-friendly condominiums, and they are the tall, what do you call them, like skyscraper buildings sort of thing? High-rise buildings with beautiful sea views. And I did that specifically for the subscribers that have pets. And also they're beautiful places for those that don't have pets. Great place to stay. And so those are going to be the next 4 videos. I also spoke to my agent this morning, and I said to her, okay, a lot of people are asking for houses. We need to start concentrating on some houses. So we're working on that as well, and really going the extra mile to try and help everybody here. And that's where we have been this week. We spent 2 full days and nothing but filming, and Darlene and I are exhausted. We started at 9 o'clock yesterday morning, didn't get home till 8 o'clock last night. Nothing but filming and trying to get all these done. Weather sort of let us down a little bit in the afternoon, started raining and drizzling, and got a little bit of water spots on the camera lens. So I apologize for that in advance. So welcome, Mr. Brooke Schneider, to the live chat again. Thanks for coming along, buddy. Much appreciated.
Glad to be here. Now, could I make a suggestion? You might want to take a few more naps.
I wish I could fit them in.
Helpful.
I wish I could fit them in. I really do. This is just no time to do it. So let's go ahead and start today's show and see who we got on here.
Chris E. Good morning, fellows. You too, Darlene. Hand pink waving.
Okay. And Darlene is in the bedroom. She's our moderator, and she's in there on the tablet moderating and watching this as making sure that we don't have any bots come on here and try and disturb the fun for everyone.
Tom P. Hello, Cooper, Darlene, and Brooke. Greetings from California, where it is Tuesday, 5 p.m.
And greetings to Tom at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Good time for you. I wish it was that late for us, but it is not. It is 7 o'clock in the morning, 10 past 7.
Marty Scarborough. Hello, Cooper, Brooke, and Darlene.
And hello, Marty, and welcome, brother.
Tommy J. Hello, Coop, Brooke, and Mrs. Darlene.
And thank you, Tommy. Great to have you on here again, brother.
James Collins. Good morning, Coop and Brooke.
Morning, James. How you doing?
Marty again. You're all working your butts off. We appreciate it.
We are. We're flat out
Not
this
me
week.
So much, but
and we got to go through it all again tomorrow. So we're going to be looking at quite a lot of properties tomorrow. And this agent that we're working with, she only has 2 days a week available. So it's 2 full complete days of filming. So we got to bring a lot of spare batteries, a lot of spare memory cards, and make sure all our equipment is up and ready to go.
Linda travels solo. Morning, you crazy kids.
And good morning, Linda, from upstairs. She is in our building, and she now lives at Dusit Grand Park too. So have yet to see her around the pool, but we did meet her, I think it was last week or the week before, and we had a drink with her. I think we had some water and a Diet Coke, and lovely woman. Great to meet her.
Linda again. Cecilia plane has just landed, and she is going through customs now.
Oh, wow. So there's another single subscriber coming here. And we've got quite a few single ladies that are coming here to Thailand and retiring, because guess what? It's not just for us guys, it's for women too. And anybody can retire here and enjoy the beautiful weather that we have here when it's not drizzling, that is, which is not very often. And enjoy retirement. It's open for everyone. And thank you, Linda, for letting us know Cecilia's here okay. She's also going to be living in the area, in the community.
Malcolm Hawken. Good morning, Coops, Darlene, and Brooke.
And good morning, Malcolm. Thanks for joining us.
Marty again. Wow, all I can say is you busy.
Is you busy? Yes, it is. I didn't realize it's going to be this much work when I started this YouTube channel. It feels like a full-time job.
Yeah, but you're having fun, right?
Yeah,
yes,
I am when I'm sleeping.
Jeff Smith. Good morning, gents. Hope you are both well. I arrived Pattaya 19th of October. Will the rainy season be finished by then? Aussie Jeff.
Rainy season just means that it can rain. I can probably count on one hand how many times it's rained this year. It really hasn't been a lot.
It hasn't been much at all. And,
no. 98% of the time it's beautiful and sunshine outside.
And if it does rain, it never lasts long.
It don't. No. It don't. It's over in an hour. That's one of the beauties of living close to the equator.
Toby Woods. Hello, fellows, and Darlene from Indiana. Have a great day.
And Indiana in the house. Welcome, Toby, and thank you for coming on and joining us. Let's go back.
Debbie Vaud. Hello from Arizona. Get on the plane at 6 a.m. tomorrow or arrive late Thursday night. Wow.
Oh, wow. So another one coming straight out. We've got a lot of people coming out this time of year from the channel, and it's absolutely great. And welcome, Debbie. Looking forward to you getting here late Thursday night. Reach out to us when you get here. We'd like to meet up with all our subscribers.
Les Jennings. Good morning, everyone.
And good morning, Les. How you doing, brother? You do good?
Debbie again. Did the Wellness Hotel have hot water?
Yes, it did. It had hot water in the bathroom. There was hot water. What was it? A heater in the shower. So, yep, you got hot water there, and it's connected to the pipe. So when you brush your teeth, you're going to have hot water there too. Plus.
And Throckmorton, Georgia in the house. Hey, y'all.
And hey, and welcome from Georgia. And another one coming out here very shortly.
The Music Sanctuary. Good morning, evening, gentlemen. I hope all is well your way. Yep.
And it is. And I hope you're doing well as well, brother.
Jerry and Jennifer, good morning. Hats off and hearty thanks for looking into the condos that accepts pets. Our little princess appreciates it. Oh, the little princess. We can't wait to meet the little princess.
Yeah. Going into that a little bit further, Jerry, what we found is not all of the condos that we previewed this week had a limit on dog size, and they were saying 10 kilos max. Not sure what that is in pounds. What is it? 2.2 pounds to the
22
kilo?
Pounds.
So roughly 22
yeah,
pounds limit for the pet. But you know what? When I was walking around some of these condominiums, I saw even bigger dogs.
Yeah, I don't think they weigh them.
Yeah, I don't think they weigh them. And, you know, for me, I was thinking to myself, okay, there's got to be a little backhander going on here with the juristic department, you know, saying, my pet's a little bit bigger, you know, can I bring them and have them stay with us? And because I did see bigger dogs than 10 kilos. I'm not talking German Shepherd size or, you know, or anything like that, but they were definitely bigger than 10 kilos. And that's why I want to look into some houses, because at the end of the day, you can get a house here for the same price as a condo. You really can. You're not going to be close to the beach, but you're not going to be that far away either. You're going to be within 30 minutes of the beach. And with the houses, you can have any size dog you want. You can put a kennel in the
Got a
backyard.
backyard,
You got a
too.
backyard to roam around, that's why I want to concentrate on that. Plus, we got a lot of people that are family members. They got kids and they want to stay. And trying to find a 3-bedroom condo out here that's within their budget is nigh on impossible. 1 and 2 bedrooms can find them every day in studios, but when you go into the larger size, like the 3 bedrooms, the condominiums, they want crazy prices. They really do. They're 100,000 baht upwards, for a 3-bedroom condominium, which is, $3,000 US. That's not chicken
Not
feed.
gonna happen.
So to help those people out, we're going to be concentrating on getting some houses and some of the older condominiums as well.
We did see some nice videos before even coming to Thailand on villas. Remember, we were looking at some of the villas. Some of them look pretty nice, and we'd have to look into the pricing of it.
Yeah, there are some nice villas out here now. They do have pool villas that tend to be a bit more pricey. You're looking around about the 50,000 baht range for a pool villa here. But if you're just looking for a simple 2 or 3 bedroom house in a gated community, that's got a communal pool, and gym and stuff like that, you can get them a lot cheaper. You can find 2 to 3 bedroom houses from between 15 and 30,000 baht a month, which isn't too bad. That's under $1,000 US.
Curb splitter, good.
And yeah, good. Thank you for joining us, Curb Splitter. Let's get the questions rolling. We're here to answer your questions about immigration, condos, places to live, medical costs, good doctors to go to, dentists, visa agents, all that sort of thing. We cover it here on Cooper's Livestream. So let's go ahead and get the questions rolling.
And interest rates will be going up.
You reckon they're going to go up even further?
On the bonds, they're having issues with the bond market, and that's going to, long-term bonds, 2-year, 5-year, I think you're going to see the rates jump on those.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, maybe not on the
normally
daily
they're
interest.
sort of between 4 and 5%.
Well, you know what? The long-term bonds are 7 now, and they're saying it could go to 10, 12, 13 even.
For which one?
10-year.
For the 10-year and 20-year bonds.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that is great news. And Curb Splitter says, "Good morning, guys. Question on the condos: Are the all non-smoking by law there? I'd be happy if so." What you find is the condominiums here are some are non-smoking, some are smoking. It's up to the individual owner as to whether they choose to make it smoking or not. But most of the condos here have balconies, and if people want a cigarette, they just go out on their balcony to have one. So, and then they do have designated smoking areas for us. The designated smoking area is right at reception. There's an ashtray up there, but around the pool area, it's completely non-smoking.
Chris E. Hey, Coop, are they building a Dusit 3? And if so, when it is expected to complete? They are.
Yes, they are building a Dusit Grand Park 3. And they're expecting to have the showroom up any time now. Miss Jeeb has said to me that when it's up and the showroom is up and ready for inspection, they're going to have the studio 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom setup. I'm more than welcome to go there and film it. They are still building it, and they are projecting it to be completed in 2025. So 2 years out.
Tom P., what did your eye surgery cost? How long did it take?
Okay, the eye surgery, I think, if I remember right, was about 50,000 baht, which is under $2,000. What are you saying, honey? 55. She's yelling from the bedroom. 55,000. Darlene's got a photographic memory.
Roughly American.
So about $1,600 US. The surgery itself took 2 hours, and they had to do surgery on my tear ducts because my tear ducts were producing too much gunk, as I like to call it, and or sleep, if you call it, or morning star, depending on what country you're from. And it was affecting me in the mornings. I couldn't see anything, but I was just completely full up. So I had to have the surgery done. It was a need, not a want. And so they cut the side of the tear ducts, and they got rid of the eye bags at the same time because they were really bad eye bags. And they wanted to reduce the amount of inflammation that would occur there for the surgery, so they got rid of them as well. And it took 2 hours. I had the stitches taken out. What are we today? Wednesday, Sunday. So it was 4 days ago we had the stitches taken out, and 3 days ago had the stitches taken out. And now it's just a healing process. I still have 2 black eyes, hence why I'm wearing the sunglasses. But it's going well, and it looks a lot better. And when I wake up in the morning, guess what? I can see. So it was a success. It definitely worked. And I thought it was very affordable for what they did.
W, studying up on Thailand. I am pleased Thailand has a level 1 travel guidance issued by the U.S. State Department. Level 1 being the lowest, translating to very safe. Oh, that's good
It
news.
is safe. Y'all may have heard in the news there was a shooting yesterday in Bangkok, and a real unfortunate event. 3 people died, and it was a teenager who's only 14 years old.
With a gun.
Got a hold of a gun. I have no idea how he got a hold of the gun, but they caught him. They arrested him. The teenager was not injured, and they showed it on Thai TV. And we don't know who the 3 people were that were shot. We don't know if they were Thais or foreigners or what happened with this teenager. But it's a complete shock because something like that is a very rarity here in Thailand. It just doesn't happen at all. And my heart goes out to all those people.
But that's Bangkok, and you're talking millions and millions of people in a city that size.
Yeah,
compared to any Western city with a similar size population, it's there's virtually nothing.
It is virtually nothing. But my heart goes out to those people that were affected. And I think personally, in my own personal opinion, there's probably something psychologically wrong with that boy. To make a teenager want to go out and just go to a mall and shoot.
Don't have enough
3
facts.
random
Could
people,
gang related.
But we'll wait and see what the Thai authorities say. They do have them in custody and interviewing them, and once they give a statement, I'll update you on the channel as to what's happened.
I just tell you, in my 6 months here, I've never felt unsafe.
No, never.
Morning, night, daytime, doesn't matter. Anywhere I go, I've never had an issue feeling. You know how your gut can tell you sometimes, ooh, this is dodgy.
Yeah, I've never felt that at all anywhere here, to be honest.
Plain Dave, hit that like button. Oh, sorry. Hello, Cooper and Brooke. Thank you both for the live and all the great info.
Thank you, Dave, for joining us.
Tom P. And what did Darlene's nose surgery cost?
Well, she just came in here and brought us a piece of paper. I'll tell you what it was. She said her nose job was 33,000 baht for nose, and the 10,000 baht for the anesthetist. That's the person that puts you to sleep. So total 43,000, just over 1,000 US dollars for her to have that done. And the reason she had it done is because when she wears sunglasses, they just fall down to the end of her nose because the Asian women don't have the ridge like we do here on the nose. And it's something that she's been wanting for a long time.
Curb splitter, no smokes for me, and thank you. I quit 4 years ago, and I'm not looking back. Thanks from Boston.
And thank you, Boston. Yeah, well done for quitting.
The Music Sanctuary. Brooke, if I may ask, how would someone transfer funds from a Canadian bank account to a Thai bank account online while living in Thailand on a permanent basis? Is it possible? If yes, how is it done? Well, my experience is, and I deal with TD Bank in Canada, they're big, and I do it online, and that would simply be, global transfer. I put in the details of the Thai bank, it comes automatically out of mine. You can actually set it to recurring if you wanted to. The problem I found when I did that, and I did a very small transaction, it's quick, mind you, but the exchange rate at that time, I think the bot was 35, a little over 35 and a half. I got 33 in a small bit. And I thought, well, Jesus, let me check with Wise. And so Wise was giving me almost, a little less than the exchange. So it was 35, pretty well on.
Yeah.
So that's a hell of a difference. So what I do is I put it to Wise, and then from Wise to the bot. And like I mean, when I put it to Wise from my TD Bank, it's changed into bot at 35. And it's simple transfer with no fees right into the Thai bank account. And I have Bangkok Bank.
Now, is it straightforward to transfer from a Canadian bank straight into a Thai bank online?
You can do it. And that's what initially I looked at doing. But the rate of exchange that my bank was charging me was horrendous, I thought.
Right.
So, I mean, if you don't have Wise, you definitely can do it. You're just going to pay a little more in fees, let's say. But I think if you look into the Wise card, I think I'll be talking somewhat about that in one of the upcoming videos. It's definitely a big savings.
There you go. There you go. Music Sanctuary. That's Brooks' 2-minute advice for you.
Rod Big Eric 52 Wilson. Good from Kansas City. I am in the disability process now. Plan is to move out there. My worry is that I have been hearing that Thailand is going to start taxing disabilities. Have you heard this?
Okay, let me go into this and straighten the record out, Rod, because there seems to be a lot of confusion from foreigners. No disrespect to you, sir, because you're not getting all the news that we get here. And when you do a Google search, you're getting the Google search in your country, whereas when we do it here, we're getting the updates here in Thailand. And they are going to be bringing out a new tax system starting January 1st. But what they're saying is that it's not going to affect the pensioners or those on disabilities, because your disability, as we know in the U.S., is tax-free. And those that are on pensions, you're already taxed on that in the U.S. So over here, they have what they call a double tax agreement with a lot of Western countries, including all of Europe, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and America. And if so, that means if you're paying taxes in your home country, then they will not tax you again here. It's a double tax treaty that Thailand signed into law. So they're not going to be going down that route. So no worries there. What that is mainly for is those that are working over here online and getting their money paid into a Thai bank and not paying any tax in their country, sort of using it as a tax exempt status, and they're planning on going after those people. So nothing to do with us, and it's not going to affect us right now at the moment, is what they're saying. If there's any update to that, I will definitely let you know. But I can't see that the government's going to do it, because at the end of the day, they'll just lose all the retirees. The retirees go to Malaysia, they'll go to Vietnam, they'll go to the Philippines and everything else. And they don't want to do that because all these condos here will be empty. The Thais don't want to live in the condos. They can buy houses. Why they want to live in a condo? This is where all the foreigners live. So, and the Thais would lose a lot of business and a lot of face. I really can't see them doing that. And I would be completely shocked.
Rod, the typical retiree here makes, let's say, a pension income, possibly Social Security or, government pensions. And that's actually most likely put into your bank account in this country you're in. So your money's not actually earned here. It's earned in the country you're in. And I'm sure, if you're in that country as a resident, you're paying your taxes. I obviously file for Canada, so that's where my taxes are paid. I'm a retiree here. I do have pensions, but it's all put over there. I simply do transfers here. Well, they're not going to tax any transfers. So a lot of that misinformation, I call it, is FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt spread. Could be for clickbait or whatever, but as Coop said, the government's not going to mess with the tourists here because we're the ones bringing the money in, and it is good for their economy. And just recently I read where they waived the visas on the Chinese tourists coming in because they want to get it back to pre-pandemic levels, and they're nowhere near getting
fees
there.
on it.
Yeah. So
that's right.
Hopefully they're trying to boost the tourism, not hurt it.
And just one thing to add on that, Rod, for those that are, don't have a pension here and they're maybe living on their investments or the interest that they have from their savings. Again, most of us are paying taxes on them. For example, my YouTube channel, they take 30% out of me for taxes from the views that I get from the subscribers and those that are watching our videos. They take 30% out before they even pay me. So I could show that and declare that not a problem. The Thais know that, the government here. And I do have a savings account with IBK in the States, and the interest that I make there is also taxed. So according to the double tax treaty, they can't do it.
Rod again. Also, if you do the 65K bot route, do you have to have that amount in a Thai account for 12 months before you can apply for the retirement visa, or can you show those deposits from an American account? You can show the income from an American account. So that's not an issue.
Yes, you can. If you were going to go for the OA visa, which is a retirement visa that you can get through the Thai consulate or embassy, you can show the statements there from your American bank account and get the 65,000 baht that way. If you're going to go for the O visa here in Thailand, they do have different rules and regulations into that. The best thing you can do in that regard is reach out to the two agents that we use out here, TikTok Services, or also Thai Farang Visa, and they can help you answer those questions. And to reach out to them, they are on our Facebook group. So you see the description there, Cooper's Thai Adventure Community. Search that on Facebook. Only requirement is to join it. You have to be a subscriber to the channel. So click the like and the subscribe button. Once we verify on our YouTube analytics that you are a subscriber, you're automatically accepted. It's straightforward and easy. And you'll see the links to contact both of them, and they're very good. And they can answer those questions in depth. Neither Brooke or myself went for the 65,000 option. So I really don't know a lot about it, but they can definitely give you the answers that you require so you can get prepared before you even come out here.
Louis Cabo, thanks, Tommy J.
And there you go.
Louis again, Tommy. Tommy again, maybe a quick overview of hospital procedures, as most Thai hospitals have set prices.
They do have set prices for quite a lot of things out here. That could be a video that I could do. However, getting that price list, they don't really like to give it out. So there's a catch-22. I'd have to be going to their website and just hope it's up-to-date information that they have on their website, for broken arm or, appendix operation or something like that. And hopefully they're up to date. Not all of these places update them regularly, and the prices are subject to change. But yeah, it's something I could look into and make a video about.
I went to the Jomtien Hospital this week. I needed a prescription refilled from Canada. And the procedure is you basically walk through the doors. They're state-of-the-art hospitals. You go to the registration. Because I had been there before, I didn't even show my passport. Didn't ask for any ID. I just had one of my receipts from the prior, and they looked at it. Okay. And this time, because they didn't have the same medication, I had to see a doctor. So, but the whole process from walking through the door to walking out of the doctor's office was less than 20 minutes. So they're very efficient and quick there. And he did give me a month's supply because he wants to try me on this, similar drug. So I understand that. The whole process with the month's supply, seeing a doctor, 800 baht.
800
like $20, $24, whatever.
$24.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I was impressed. And the doctors speak very good English. Most of the reception you deal with speak English. They understand you. And yeah, so it was pretty straightforward. I'm impressed with hospitals here.
I am, and I'm impressed with the prices. I can't believe how cheap they are. Just walking into an emergency room in the States, you're going to be charged several $100s just for walking in before you even speak to anybody.
And the meds here, Coop, in my opinion, are way cheaper.
Yes.
Yeah, like I got a year's supply of my thyroid pill, and it was nothing compared to the West. I would have paid that in like 3 months in the West for a year's supply here.
What was the charge?
That whole charge was for the year, like 2,000 baht. So what are we talking about?
$60 thereabouts.
Say $65 by the time it was said and done. And I would
for a year's supply.
For a year's supply, and I'd be paying like more than that probably for 3 months back in Canada.
Yeah, it is unbelievable how cheap they are.
Tommy J, hey Cabo, welcome. W, what time will you both say is a good time to call it at night while experiencing what the streets, restaurants, and nightlife are like? I hear guys walking into our building, Coop, at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. I'm just getting up.
Yeah, it's sort of like Vegas here, a town that never sleeps, But what time is a good time to call it a night and nightlife are like? Well, the nightlife goes on well into after midnight, so in Pattaya, and it's all up to you. We've gone to the buffet restaurants. They're open till midnight. You have the Jumtian night market, again, open till midnight. So it's not unusual to be out till midnight, going out, enjoying, having a walk on the beach. You see people on the beach all night long. They got their little foldable chairs set up. The Thais like it out there, and they have a meal on the beach, and it's great. And the beaches don't close; they're open 24 hours as well.
We're not big partiers or drinkers, so I would say on average we're back home by 9 or 10 at the latest.
Yeah.
And again, ReWise, one must maintain a U.S. mailing address for them. If you're getting the Wise card, which is what I recommend, you do need an address for them to mail it to. They won't mail it out of country. So as long as you had a mailing address, if you were out of the country now, you can still apply and get it. You'll just have to have the card mailed to maybe a relative and then forward it over here. But it's, everything's got to work around. When I got mine, I was actually in Florida, and they wouldn't mail it to my Florida address, even though I was there that winter. So I had to wait 2 months to get back to Canada to actually get it.
But they mailed it to Canada.
They mailed it. Oh, yeah, no problem.
So it's not just for U.S. citizens. Anybody can get a Wise card.
Anybody in the planet, like, the EU can get it and that.
Okay.
Yep.
Great to know.
The Music Sanctuary. Thank you, guys. Exactly what I needed to hear, as my pensions will be direct deposit to my BMO account while I'm living there. So that's a Canadian.
Yeah.
And BMO works good.
Yeah.
Rod, Big Eric 52 Wilson again. Thank you all very much. I love what you are doing, and it's so valuable to people like me who are planning on retiring there. You guys are the best. I am on the Facebook now. Thanks again.
Oh, very good. Welcome to the Facebook community. Well, we got over 400 people on there.
Yeah.
The last time I looked.
And they're all going to love it here.
They all. There's quite a few of them that are here in Thailand giving advice, and people are helping each other out with advice. The only thing couple rules that we have on the channel, on the Facebook group, is respect other people. Don't be rude or anything like that. And the other rule is no advertising on there. We don't allow that, because at the end of the day, if somebody says, go use this agent, I use them, and they go and use that agent and they have a bad experience, it's going to reflect on us, because they got that information from Cooper's Thai Adventure Community Facebook group. And whose name's on the group? Mine and Darlene's, my wife. So we don't allow advertising on there, and we only recommend the reputable agents that we know here that are not going to take advantage of you, especially when you're overseas and you're sending a deposit. So they hold it. We know that we trust them, and we've used them. People have sent the money, and they've kept their end of the bargain. these people that are on the group, no disrespect to you, but if you put out on there that this agent is good and they let one of our subscribers down, then it reflects on us. So you may have had a good experience, but the next one may not. And I stipulate to the agents, I said, the first time you rip off one of my subscribers, I'm cutting you loose. I would disown you in a heartbeat. Don't you ever do that. And I've told them straight, both of the agents that I use. So that's why we have that rule on the Facebook group.
Wendy, good morning. It's nighttime here. We're almost ready for bed. Night, night, Wendy.
Good night, Wendy. And she's a member of the Facebook group. She's put some great comments on there. Thank you, Wendy. Much appreciated.
Expired passport bro. No prescription needed for antibiotics. Pharmacy soy 7. Jomtien. Cheapest chips.
A lot of the medications you'll find out here, Brooke, you don't require a prescription. It's only if you're going to the hospital for your medication that you do require a prescription, because a lot of the drugstores, pharmacies out here, they like to call them in different countries, they don't require prescriptions. I've gone there because I got lots of emails in the past, people saying, can you check if my medication is available? I go to the pharmacy, I ask them, and they say, yeah, it's available, and this is the cost. And I say, do I need a prescription? They say, no, just come up and turn up and tell us what you need.
I'm not a good. I never really thought of that. You know what I mean?
I know you
do it
keep
in the
going.
West,
You keep going to Jomtien Hospital
I know,
instead of doing that
I'm
and paying
go
for
to
the
pharmacy
doctor.
and find a big one, and then hey, they have a better chance.
I could recommend you the one that I go to right next to our bank.
Would you go with me?
No, you're a big boy. Do it yourself.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, of course I'll go with it.
Steve's son. Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Steve, and welcome to the live stream, brother.
Michael Rabicki. Okay, do they have cowboy candy? If so, what brands?
Cowboy candy? What the heck is cowboy candy?
Chewing tobacco?
The chewing tobacco. Oh boy, I have no idea on that. Yeah, they probably do have chewing tobacco. They have
in the Philippines. I know that. So they probably have it here.
A soy in Pattaya. It's called soy Troy or. Babe, is it Soy Troy or Soy Tony? She's got her headphones on. Probably can't hear me. But yeah, there's a soy in Pattaya. I think it's called Soy Tony. And on Soy Tony, there's a lot of tobacconists there, and you can buy your e-cigarettes there. They're supposed to be illegal in Thailand, but everybody's selling them, the e-cigarettes. But so yeah, they turn a blind eye to that. It's an old law. They'll probably end up changing with this new government. But yeah, I'm sure you probably can get your chewing tobacco there, but I don't know which ones or which brands. I don't touch it personally, but you can get pretty much anything you want in Thailand. And also, if you can't, you can always order it online and get it sent over. Not a problem.
Expired passport bro, not like the West, 1 week wait list to see a doc. Yeah,
it is not. You go straight in and you're seen straight away. There's literally less than a 30-minute wait time.
Yep.
Yeah, fantastic.
Roy Gold, Wise is a UK company.
There you go. Learn something new. Is it a UK company? I didn't know that.
They have setups in every basic country on the planet pretty well. So it could be home based out of the UK. Sure.
Yeah.
Matt G, good morning, Cooper, Brooke, and Darlene. I love the channel. I'm 40 and completely burned out at work. You keep me motivated to continue to save for early retirement. I'd like your opinion. What I would say, Matt, is take a vacay. Maybe come and have a visit and see. You want something relaxing if you're burnt out. You don't want to be 40 burnt out already. So, yeah, look after your health.
Yeah, I would recommend continue saving. Continue saving as much as you can. A great option is the Wise card, because you can take your currency, put it on the Wise card, and have it transferred, set up on there for a different currency. So you could actually buy the Thai baht and just leave it as in a Wise card. I think Wise card pays you interest on your currency that you have in there.
If you have euros or I think British pounds and US dollars, they won't pay in Canadian dollars. We're not worth that much.
But, okay. So
they do pay interest,
that could be a good way of doing
yeah.
it. You know, take 10% of your income, you know, whatever that you can afford, and just put it on there for your rainy day fund, and just to keep letting it build up, and something that you're not going to touch. And you're 40, so you're 10 years away from getting a retirement visa here. You can save up quite a lot of money.
Black Panther, morning, guys. Morning.
And morning to you, Black Panther. Welcome to the live stream. Derek
McClintock. Brooke, hello from San Diego. Thanks for the info you gave me the other day regarding a budget out there. You're welcome, Derek.
Hey,
glad to help. Matt G, I have approximately $350K liquid cash outside of retirement accounts. Could I invest intelligently in income-based funds, cash covered puts, etc., and retire now? On 350, you know, and that's not counting your retirement accounts, definitely. And yeah. Listen, these interest rates are going up. Coop's rate sitting in some interest now, and that's actually not a bad idea. I can see them getting higher. So my God, if you can get 6, 7, 8% return on, you know, guaranteed on 8%, say, you know, that 20 grand you're going to get just on that, or 28, it would be roughly. You'd easily live here on that.
Yeah. Yes, you can, is the answer to the question, Matt.
Yep. Rob Mar 40, international wire transfer works great for large sums of money. Just open a foreign currency account in Thailand first. What I found out on Wise, I did a little more research on that. You can transfer up to 2 million baht per transfer. So that I worked that out. It was like 55,000 American per transfer. So, you know, if you did want to use that to get the better exchange and then have it sitting there and then put the baht into your account, yeah, you would need a Thai bank to put it into here, you know. But
yeah.
Tommy J. Brooke, great news on the thyroid med. Yeah, I was happy I could get it here. Not a big issue, and it's a daily thing. When you don't have a thyroid, you have to take it every day. So, Mr. Mitch, good morning, everyone.
And good morning, Mitch, and welcome to the live stream. Thank you for coming and joining us.
That's from the Wizard of Oz. His
thing his little logo.
Expired passport, bro. Hey, Brooke, I'm surprised you're not wearing your Nike T-shirt. No, I got the Hello Tuber.
And so have I. There you go. Got our YouTube T-shirts on.
But they was cheap as chips.
Yep, cheap as borscht, as you like to say.
The Music Sanctuary. Brooke, you mentioned filing taxes. How is it done yearly from there? Do I need to set up an accountant service here? I will be using my sister's home in Alberta as mailing address while living there. So I worked for Revenue Canada out of university, my very first job. And the one thing I learned out of there is what a waste of money that government ours is. But no, I did realize that, you know, a good accountant pays its way. And I'd see businesses, I was an auditor, you know, my God, they were trying to scrimp here and scrimp there, but a good accountant pays its way, even at this stage of life. So I use a chartered accountant. He's, you know, medium-sized firm, not the biggest, not the smallest, back in hometown Stratford. I do it all over the phone or emails as far as I mean, basically everything's digital today. So the government receipts are, you know, online, and you just, you know, he gets all the receipts he needs, and he does the filing of taxes. I mean, for signing now, they have, you just sign online and it's done. So, and, you know, he asked for an authorization so he can deal on my behalf should there's an objection or whatever. So that's how I do it. But yeah, I would get a chartered accountant because they're going to save you the money, and you can use your sister's address in Alberta as the mailing address, and that's fine. It'll work out. Michael Rabicki, hello from Montana. Thank you very much.
And beautiful state, Montana. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful. And welcome. Thank you.
Scott Richmond, hi guys. For someone planning their first trip to Thailand, can you recommend a time of year that is better than others? Well, what's your opinion?
Yeah. Well, all depends what you want, brother. So if you want to come and get the best bargain, the best time to come is in May, because it is what they call the low season here / rainy season. Even though I can count on my one hand how many times it's rained so far in the rainy season, not very many, and it doesn't last very long, less than an hour in most cases. So that would be a great time to come for as far as saving money. One of the best times to come is during Songkran, Thai New Year, and they have the water festival for several days in April, and it's a great fun experience. It's very hot in April, and people are chucking cold water on you. You get people come up and put baby powder on your face, not in your eyes, in your face. It's to give you a blessing for the new year. It's a Thai celebration. As their new year is in April, they go by the Mayan calendar here instead of the Christian calendar that we go by here in the West. And it's a great time to come. People travel all over the world to come for it, and it's a great festival. If you never experienced it, you should definitely come and experience that. So
I would say, Scotty, too, if you're in a northern climate, like I'm from Canada, and even in southern Ontario, you get some pretty bad snows, winters. So I always preferred to leave Canada during those seasons, the winter. So if you're in a northern climate like that, say you're getting snow or bad weather in the winter, yeah, maybe you want to come and anytime from November during high season, but at least you're missing the bad weather over there. And the other thing is, how long are you coming for? If you're only coming for 2 weeks, well, then you can pretty well pick it any time, I guess. But if you're going to stay a little longer for your first visit, whether it's a month or two, then that'll do it in the good weather.
Yeah.
Louis Cabo, can I get a bank account in Thailand with a tourist visa?
Yes, you can. And we actually made a video about it, Louis, going back about 2 months ago. And so you were more than welcome to go back and watch that video on our channel. And the agent that does the tourist visa bank account is called TikTok Services. And we put their contact details in there and also on our Facebook group. If you haven't already joined the Facebook group, we put the details on there. But yes, you can. But they say it takes 3 weeks to do. I think it's like 25 days actually to do. So tourist visa is for 30 days, and you need to do it sort of ASAP. Go see them like the day after you arrive, so you don't have to extend your tourist visa or your vacation.
I'd get a hold of the agent before you come, Louis. So this is kind of set up. He knows what you're wanting to do. He can do the preliminary work. You get here, bingo, he's at your door getting the paperwork.
There really is no preliminary work. All you have to do is just give your passport. And they take a copy of that and your TM30, and that's it. Straightforward.
Mr. Mitch, hola at Louis Cabo.
Hola, Mitch.
And Throckmorton. I tried to change my Visa mailing address to
my Wise
mailing address to my P.O. box, and it said must use a valid address, is why I asked. I guess just no P.O. box. I think that could be P.O. boxes with even banks can be nebulous. So be careful on that. It's better to have an actual mailing address of, say, a relative or some, even, I mean, if you had good friends at your work or you knew the boss, you could probably use that, the mailing address of your last job. But family's better. They can mail it to you.
Yeah. Quite a few businesses out there won't accept a P.O. box.
No.
Yeah.
Alan Deans. G'day, boys. Arrived yesterday from Melbourne.
And welcome, Alan. He is, I guess, in Thailand. So welcome, brother. Great to have you on here.
Expired passport, bro. Low season, much easier to find accommodation. True.
Yeah. Low season is very easy to find accommodation, and you can secure it for the high season as well. So you don't have to worry about it.
Barefoot Jeff. Hello, everyone. Just finished with my online business group coaching.
Good. And welcome, Jeff. Glad you could join us, brother.
Lotto retirement strategist at Ann Morton. Watch YouTuber her expat retirement on how to create a U.S. mailing address, driver's license, bank account in South Dakota. Well, yeah, there's videos proving on.
No, there's
everything.
videos for everything on YouTube. Yeah.
She also covers how to use a Wise account, get a U.S. phone number that works overseas, and more. Useful information. Chris E. at Ann, you can set up a mailing address with traveling mailbox in any state you wish. I use Florida, no state income tax.
Yeah, that's a great one there.
Roy Go, did you have a YouTube channel while you were living in the Philippines?
No, I didn't. But I did make some videos on my YouTube channel from the Philippines while I was there canceling my retirement visa. You may have seen one or several of them because I was there for several weeks canceling my retirement visa.
We were just watching YouTube videos there, man. We watched oodles of them.
Oh, we did. We did our due diligence and our research before we came out here.
Lotto retirement at Chris E. Some U.S. banks don't recognize that mailing address. Double check with your bank and read the forums. Yeah, that's the issue with
good advice. Yeah.
Barefoot Jeff, what is the link to the video on banking account setup?
I can't post it here on the live stream while I'm here, but if you go back, you'll see the banner on there, and it says how to open a Thai bank account on a tourist visa. So go back and search that, and you'll see a picture of the agent. She's wearing a blue T-shirt that says TikTok services on it. You can't miss it. Just scroll until you see it.
Rob Mar 40, the El Nino effect is causing droughts in Thailand into 2024. Oh, learn something new every day. I haven't experienced any drought here in 6 months.
None. No. My water supply has been constant. It's never stopped once.
You know, unless like I came here thinking, boy, it's this rainy season. Watch out, but it's no more rain than I'd get back anywhere in Canada or even Florida when I was there in the winter.
Yeah,
so.
Phuket gets a lot of rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phuket gets a lot of rain. Yeah, and they get floods too in Phuket.
So we're in the ideal location right here.
It's maybe once every 10 years that Pattaya gets flooded.
Okay.
It's very rare. It is very rare. And it's only Beach Road. It's not like the whole of Pattaya.
Right.
I know. Yeah. And we're not talking tsunamis here or anything like that. That happens once every, 600 years? I think they said tsunamis.
Well, we're high enough. We'll be okay.
Oh, yeah.
Chris E., I've had no problems, Lotto. Okay. Debbie Vaught, sorry. South Dakota is a no-tax state and no car inspections.
Oh, really? No car inspections in South Dakota? Wow.
That reminds me, in Canada, they had the every car is inspected. Used, doesn't matter. You can't put it on the road unless it's inspected, including emissions. And I remember going to driving to Florida one year, and first time, Christ, there was cars with baler twine holding bumpers on, and thinking, how do these things even allowed on the road?
But California was strict for it. When I lived in California, we had 2 inspections. You had your car inspection, and then you also had your smog inspection on top of that. So you had to pass both of them and take them down to the DMV to get the new registration tags for the license plate.
I didn't pass through California.
They were very, very strict.
Tom York, hello, Cooper, Darlene, and Brooke from Northern California. Thank you for all the information in the great Facebook community.
And you're very welcome, and thanks for joining the Facebook group. That's what we do. We talk about stuff on there I can't talk about on YouTube. For example, if there's a bad condominium complex, I cannot say it on YouTube because if I do, they can sue me for loss of business. But on the Facebook group, I can tell you like it is because it is a private community and it's basically the same as us sitting around a table and having a discussion. And there's nothing they can do about that because it's a private group. And so we could tell some things quite a lot of things actually that we can't discuss here on YouTube. So we have to be careful what we put out here, hence why we created the group. So everybody can give their opinions and people will say, hey, I stayed there. It was a fantastic place. Hey, don't go stay over there. They're very rude or something like that. Or don't go here because the bathroom smells.
It's a dump.
Yeah. So we can give our honest opinions on there, and a lot of subscribers are commenting and chipping in. It really helps.
Expired passport bro. In Thailand, you can spend 1,000 baht per day or 10K baht per day. It's entirely up to you if you meet the wrong woman, correct?
Yeah. Find the right woman. It's not hard to do. Every subscriber that we got out here that's joined the community, the single guys, every single one of them's got a woman now.
Yep.
I don't know anybody that doesn't, that's still single. Yeah, they've all been able to do it, no problem whatsoever. So
10K baht per day might be the bar girls with lots of tattoos.
Yeah, that might be well, it doesn't matter. A woman's got tattoos. It all depends on where she's from and what she's used to. Stay away from those sort of girls. Don't look for a bar girl for a serious relationship. I'd be thinking to myself, how many men has she had before me? And the one thing that I absolutely would hate is being compared to somebody else. So I have heard success stories of people that have got with bar girls and married them and lived happily ever after, but it is very, very rare. I hear more scammer stories than I do anything else. So there you go. Yeah, and you're right. It all depends on what type of woman you meet as to how much you're going to spend.
Mr. Mitch, you both are a great source of information, but more importantly for me, you have been a calming voice of reason that I've so desperately needed on this trip to the U.S. Hope to cross paths soon.
And yeah, we'd love to cross paths with you, Mitch. When you get out this way, just send us an email with your contact details, and we're more than happy to meet up with you.
Roy Goad, I've been living in Jomtien for nearly 4 years, and this year we've been having very little rain, less than previous years for sure.
Yeah, it is. It's been amazing how little rain that we've had. It's been fantastic. It rained a little bit today, yesterday when I was out filming, but it was only a slight drizzle. It wasn't like a heavy downpour.
I think a lot of it's at night when,
it lasted less than an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 45 minutes and it was over. So it was great.
Chuck Pete, greetings, guys, from Tennessee.
And greetings, Chuck, and thank you for joining the live stream. And also, Roy, nice to know that you've been living here for 4 years. Reach out to us. Sure like to pick your brain.
Sal.
There's neighbor Sal.
There is a water problem in Koh Samui right now. They are delivering water and taping their deep wells.
Yeah, Koh Samui's always got that problem with water. It's an island, a relatively small island, in the Bay of Thailand. And so they do have mountains with spring water, but if they don't have a lot of rain, then they don't have a lot of water. So they have to get their water brought in. Something to consider if you want to retire on an island here.
Debbie Vaught, does the wellness have elevator or just stairs? Looking at the studio.
Just stairs, but they do have 3 levels. The second and the third floor are completely finished with the renovation. And he said the first floor will be done by November. And they have 100 units available. So he's completing all the renovations, and it'll all be done by November. So if you have a problem with stairs, get one on the ground floor. And it's a really nice place. Really nice place. Well done. My hat is off to the owner. He's a fantastic guy. Speaks great English, Thai man.
Rob Mar 40, a recent story in the PH has a U.S. man being scammed over $200K USD to a woman in the PH. It was only an online relationship. He was already married to another foreigner.
And
if you're in an online relationship, you don't send money, especially if you've never been to the country and met the girl physically. No. Boots on the ground. Hey.
Oh, the onliners, they really know how to scam.
Oh yeah.
They can make you believe they're the most beautiful woman in the world, and 80% of the time it's a guy behind a keyboard, just sending you pictures. from somebody that he went to school with, so
I just need load for my phone. Can you send me money for that?
Yeah, send me load for my phone.
I need some medicine. Can you send me money for medicine?
Yeah, I've got a family member in the hospital. There's also many scams. And the one thing that they don't tell you is in the Philippines, if you don't have a load for your phone, you can still use Facebook Messenger for free of charge. Even with zero load, you can still send messages. So they don't like to tell you that and say, oh, no, I can't in my province. Yes, they can. We lived in the Philippines. We know. So beware of those scams.
Joseph Kosia. Hey guys, Brooke, in retrospect, aside from Jackie, would you have moved directly to Thailand and just take trips to PI to find a Filipina? Yeah, definitely. Obviously, in my case, initially being in the Philippines, that's the reason I was there, was to, find my last love. And, the first...
I thought it was to meet me.
You came, I didn't even know about you, okay? But I knew there was some nice ladies there that maybe had a little more values what I was looking for. But so then having met Jackie, that was fine. I just realized, hey, and thanks to Coop, we're better for my looking, what I wanted to see is more of a Western style. And that's why we came here. Now, if I had been a single guy, knowing what I know now, I definitely would have gone to the Philippines, So, I mean, you can come here and there's still some beautiful ladies and that. I'm certain of what I have in the Philippines. We're here to be, fear the unknown again.
But there's also a lot of Filipinas here. I think there's over 60,000 Filipinas here that are on a Facebook group. A lot of them are teachers and nurses out here in Thailand.
Stuart Jocks, can I find a place in Jompton for $300 to $400 a month? Is that Australian? No, $300 to $400 a month. I'm assuming he means US.
Yeah.
I'll be there November 12th or 13th. And can you recommend an agent? Thank you, Canadian boy.
Canadian boy. There you go. Yes. Send us an email at cooperthaiadventure@gmail.com. And we can put you in touch with our agent. She's fantastic and can help you sort out a place. Just need to know the dates you're coming and how long you're staying for, and we can get you sorted. Not a problem.
Yep.
I only recommend agents that I know and trust and work with myself.
Rich Williams, greetings from Texas. I lived in Pratamac during 2004 and 5. Thanks for your insights and for helping me keep my dream of retiring to Pattaya alive in the meantime.
And you're more than welcome, Rich, from Texas. So we got quite a lot of people from Texas on our group and on the Facebook page. Mr. Washington, as you know, Wash, as we call him, he's from the great state of Texas. And we also have 2 other people from Texas that recently came out in the last week.
Troy?
I think Troy. No, Troy's not from Texas.
Oh, I know who is. Ron.
Yes. Ron, he's from Texas, as well. So we got... some good people out here from Texas, and thank you, Rich. And so you were here during 2004 and 5, pre-pandemic. So you remember the good old days, and you're more than welcome for our insights. We're here to help as many people as possible that want to come out here and enjoy the good life and retire here, or come here for a vacation in lovely Pattaya.
Debbie Vaught, no problem with stairs, just lazy when it comes to having to carry groceries up.
Aren't we all? Yes. So get a ground floor one. The whole place is completely empty. There's no guests staying there right now. So you could, send us an email. We can forward your details, Debbie, to the agent, and, you can make a reservation now. I would do it before the place gets full. I could see that place selling out very, very fast because it's just so cheap. And the owner said, the longer you stay, the cheaper I'll make the price. So he'll even drop it lower than $7,000, which is a plus.
Roy Gold. Personally, I've never used an agent.
Okay, he got cut off. To find a property, he says later on.
Okay.
No, you're right. You can use an agent to find a property, or you can go around and knock on doors yourself. We did it. We went around and looked at over 30 units before we found this one. Some we used an agent, some we didn't use an agent. But you know, if you want to go knocking on doors and saying, "Hey, do you have a place here under 15,000 baht?" For me, and keep getting no's because you don't know where the areas are that are cheaper or within your budget, you're welcome to do that. I'd rather use an agent and they tell me, right, these are the ones we have available for your price range.
Mr. Mitch, I have some great friends from Texas right here in the chat too.
Yeah, yep. Me too. My sister lives in Texas. She lives in Austin. My sister, Julie.
That's the other one.
Yeah, to find the property.
Derek McClintock. Good question, Joseph. I keep going back and forth with Jumped in Thailand and BGC in the Philippines and Kuala Lumpur, but I keep circling back to Thailand even though I've never been to any of them. Well, I've heard BGC is like an upscale Filipino city, but
Troy lived there.
It's expensive, apparently.
And, he was paying 3 times more than what he was paying here.
Yeah.
And he says the condominiums are nowhere near as nice, and they don't have the facilities that we do here.
I just found, Derek, outside, sure, it's affordable in the Philippines, in most places. BGC sounds like it's more expensive, but, the paperwork hassles, the immigration hassles, the traffic was horrendous. They don't have stop signs. I mean, it's a go, work your way. I mean, busy streets. It was crazy. So
and nobody wants to give an inch.
Internet didn't work half the time. The power outages, not that that's always happening. It's not, but it happened enough that it bothered me, being from the West. I never had that issue.
More often for my liking.
Yeah. So, Kuala Lumpur is actually on my bucket list. I've heard it's quite, good infrastructure.
I've never been there. No, but I've heard it's expensive there.
Well, time will tell, I guess. But yeah.
Anyways,
that's good. You're thinking of Thailand, because I've been to both and I love it here better.
Same here. I've lived in the Philippines. I've lived in Thailand previously to this occasion, and to me, Thailand just ticks all the boxes for infrastructure, the modernization, everything. Going to the bank, you're in and out quick. Going to the hospital, you're in and out quick. No long lines anywhere that I've seen other than at the airport. So waiting to check in or going through immigration. But out here, it's just everything runs efficient. It just seems to go.
It does.
Yeah, it runs efficient. And the internet is fantastic. Super high fiber optic speeds.
Food's great. I mean, there's so much pluses.
Yeah.
Derek, again, any thoughts from you guys on those 3 areas? Well, there you have it.
Yeah, we just gave you. There we go. We would choose Thailand.
Roy Gold. Though I do like some of your vlogs on older properties, some great cheap choices would be nice, maybe.
Yeah, we're still working on that. Here's the thing, Roy. You got the old weighing scales, okay? So if you want to choose one of the older condos, which are larger, you're not going to get the communal areas, okay? So if you like the communal areas where they have a library, where they have a modern gym, where they have recreation rooms, a pool table, ping pong, whatever, foosball, whatever you're into, you're not going to find that on the older condominiums, and the swimming pools tend to be a lot smaller. Okay. On the newer ones, the condos are smaller, but you have more communal space. So it's a toss-up of which one you want. Every video I make, somebody will say, hey, Cooper, I love the size of the condo. That's perfect for what I'm looking for, but there's no communal space. Well, no, because it was built 20 years ago. They didn't have communal spaces like they do in the modern ones. So you got to weigh up what you want. Also, do you want to be in a tower that's 50 stories high? If you're afraid of heights, the towers tend to have all the best community spaces, But then they cost a lot more. And I get the comments, hey, Cooper, this is out of my budget. Why are you showing this? Well, because you said you wanted to live in a tower, and you wanted the communal spaces. Well, this is what you're going to pay for it. So it's a sort of juggling act between what you want to pay and what's available. And a lot of times they do not match up. So if you want the towers, you're going to pay more. If you like the buildings that we have here where we live with the 8 stories and the large pools, but no communal space, then you got to weigh it up. Or you want the older buildings that are really large, but the pool is small. And again, that may have a dinky little gym or no gym at all. You got to weigh all that up.
The good news
all we can do is show you the options.
Yeah, the good news is they've got something for everyone. They've got small condos, big condos, low prices, higher prices, high rises, low rises. Getting one of them, and make your checklist so you know what you definitely need in there. But regardless of where you get, you're going to have great food, great weather here. You're going to have the beaches. So everybody wins that way.
Yeah.
Yep.
At the end of the day, you're only at your condo to sleep. The rest of the time, you're going to be enjoying your life. So, the condo shouldn't be the highest priority. The highest priority is making your money go the furthest and enjoying your retirement.
Good advice.
Yeah. That's what I would suggest there. And hang on, I've sort of lost the chat here. That was Roy Grand.
Rob, Big Eric 52 Wilson, just ordered my Wise card. Thanks, guys. Good idea, Rob.
Yeah. And I think we missed one right here. There we go.
Rob Mar 40. My favorite areas in Metro Manila are Makati, BGC, and Ortigas. Never heard of Ortigas.
Yeah.
Condos there are cheaply built compared to Thailand.
They are. The walls are paper thin. I mean, this is a solid wall. The ones in Thailand, Philippines, they're like made of that paper thin wall, aren't they? That you could literally just put your fist through. You got to watch out for them. Even the main walls between the condos are fine. Yeah, it's the partition walls that they have.
Yeah.
They call them for the bedrooms. Yeah.
Rob,
okay,
Big
got
Eric
that
Wilson.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. Tom P. Everyone, please hit the like button.
And
Thank
yes,
you, Tom.
please. Really appreciate it,
Tommy
Tom.
the Tominator.
Hit the like button.
Curb Splitter. Question about arrival from the States. My last trip to Thailand was way back in 2008. I remember getting a visa from my travel agent here. I mostly use Expedia Online now. Do I need an arrival visa?
No, you get that on visa on arrival.
Yeah.
So you don't need to apply for a visa before you come to Thailand anymore. Especially if you're from the states, most of the Western countries, all of the Western countries, except for a few like India, Pakistan, and China, Russia, they have to get a different visa than what we do. From the Western countries, you just fly in and they stamp your passport automatically with 30 days. So absolutely great. Free of charge too.
Roy Gold, Cambodia and Vietnam have better condos than the Philippines, in my opinion.
I've never been to either one, but it is on the bucket list. Thanks for the info.
Derek McClintock. All right, I'm sold. Thanks, guys. Owe you both dinner.
No, you don't.
T-bone steak for me.
Just how about a handshake and say hi?
Yeah.
I'm Derek, and I'll say I'm Cooper. That's my dad. And and nice to meet you.
Alan Deans, what time do the shopping centers open in Pattaya?
They generally open between 10 and 11.
10 and 11.
Between, depending on which one that you're going to. Yeah, 10 and 11. And then they stay open until the movie theater closes, which is sometimes midnight. Now,
Tommy J, I have a good friend who can't do stairs well. Do most high-rise condos have generator backups for the elevators? Good question.
Yeah, they do. They do have the backup generators. Yes.
We've got generators here, don't we?
Yes, we do have a generator right outside.
We're 8th story and we have generators.
We have generators too. Yeah.
Expired passport bro. You said it, Cooper. Ticks all the boxes. Bus ride from Bangkok to Pattaya, only 150 baht. Under $5. 2 hours in an air-conditioned bus. Same trip in the Philippines, 6 hours plus.
Yeah, it's a completely different, completely different.
I did that bus trip he's talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray Gold, I think the View Tally condos are okay for me. They're well maintained, big swimming pools, and some have big balconies.
Yeah, and here's something I'm going to tell you, Roy. Brooke and I actually went to one of the View Tally buildings, and we liked it. It was a beautiful building, beautiful big balconies. And we went to the agent that was actually in the building. I'm not going to name which one it was because I don't want to get sued. And we found that it was an agent from the Eastern Bloc. That's all I'll say. And he wouldn't give us a room at any price. He only wanted Eastern Bloc people in there. And he tried to outprice us out of getting a room. So we had a bad experience with our View Tally search, as it was a prime location. We're very close to the beach. And so we walked out of there knowing it was because of, where we're from. And he only wanted a certain group of people in there.
And quoted us 3 times what it should have been.
3 times what it was
and
advertised online.
Wouldn't budge. Can you do better for 2? No, that's the price. Take it or leave it.
Yeah. So we knew exactly what was going on. But those ones, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show on the channel because I don't think any of my subscribers want to pay 30,000 baht for a studio. Unfortunately, it is what it is. But then again, with this new agent, they do have private landlords that go through different agents rather than the on-site agents. If I can find them within the budget range, I'd be more than happy to put them on there.
Maybe the guy had an off day. Maybe it was, maybe he's not there anymore. Who knows? So
yeah.
Bobby 57. Good morning. All have a great day.
And thank you, Bobby. And you're a champion. His wife reached out to Darlene, and they asked us if we wanted anything from the Philippines. And I said, yes, please, from SNR, my diabetic creamer that you and I both love. So they've ordered us a case, and they should be delivered, and they're going to be bringing it out here in the next 2 weeks when they arrive.
The Music Sanctuary. Brooke, I'll send you some true AAA Alberta grass-fed beef. All right.
What is that?
That's good beef.
Oh, is
Alberta,
it?
Yeah.
Or they freeze dry it and send it over here? I don't know.
I'm sure he's saying in jest.
And that's it. We are out of questions. That was the last question that came up from the Music Sanctuary. So unless we got any other questions, we're going to sign off. We've been on here an hour and 24 minutes and got through the questions pretty good today and pretty quick. So, we got a couple ones more coming up. Alan Hansen, any recommendations for hotels around your condo? That is a good one. Because the hotels, we've never stayed in the hotels here. I've only ever stayed in a hotel in Pattaya, and that was the Holiday Inn, and I really liked that hotel because the beds were extremely comfortable. We've had some bad times in Bangkok and Laos where the bed was just so hard you couldn't sleep on it. It was more comfortable to sleep on the floor. So I don't know of the hotels here in Jomtien. There are quite a few. I'd go on TripAdvisor or Agoda or Booking.com, Airbnb, and just read the reviews and see what you think. Or come on the Facebook group and ask in there, because we do have subscribers that have stayed in many of the hotels out here, and they could probably answer the question better for you. I don't really want to give you any bad advice. I hope you understand, Alan. And ask in there. I'm sure they'll be able to help you.
Malcolm Hawken, View Tally 5. See, can you get studio approximately 15 to 20K baht? We couldn't when we shopped there, but
no, they wouldn't entertain us.
It was double that.
He wanted
35.
Yeah, he wanted 35,000 for a studio.
That was the highest quote we had of anywhere we looked. 35
for a studio.
Yeah, for-
35,000. I was like, what?
Even a one bedroom wasn't that
It's
much.
advertised on live, on the website for 15 to 20,000, like this guy's saying, in that price range. And he says, nope, I want 35,000. If you want it, you're paying 35,000. And he was an Eastern guy, and
we walked out. We knew what was happening.
Yeah,
yeah. Roy Goads, some are owned by Thais and Americans, England, etc.
Yes, there are a lot of condos out here that are owned by foreigners. You're absolutely right.
Tommy J, great stream.
And thank you, Tommy.
Debbie Vaught, thanks, joined Facebook. Good.
And great to have you on there, Debbie.
Idea,
you'll find a lot of useful information on there.
Alan Hansen wants to get a feel before retirement. Good idea.
Yeah, come on out and check it out. See for yourself.
Mr. Mitch, yes, lots of view tally options. Yeah, there is.
There's I think there's 9 of them in total. Yeah. And Expired Passport Bro sends a $5 super thanks. And thank you so much, brother. It is appreciated. That'll keep me going for another day on coffees.
Mr. Mitch, great stream. Thanks, guys. Wheels up tomorrow. Back in law soon.
And thank you very much, Mr. Mitch.
Robin Cox, greetings to you both here from Denmark. I am new to your channel, but enjoying it very much already. Oh, great.
And
good
thank
to have
you. That's
Robin.
great to hear from Denmark. I got a very good friend of mine. He's from Denmark. Ollie, you remember Ollie?
Yes, Ollie, yeah.
Yeah, really, really, really nice guy. And thank you for coming on and joining us, Robert.
Where's Ufi from?
Ufe.
Denmark too?
I think it's Norway.
Oh.
Where? Finland. There
okay,
you go. Darlene
there you
shouts out from the bedroom
Yep.
as she's moderating the channel.
Alan Hansen, thumbs up.
And thank you, Alan.
Roy Goad, well, I walked in a view tally over the years and paid 10,000 baht on average. We figured.
Yeah, you can in the past, but it seems like a lot of the view tally have been taken over by a certain Eastern group here, building agents, and they only want their own in there. That's what we found. And I will tell it like it is. That was our experience.
Malcolm Hawken, I'll send you email for the agent here, mate.
There you go.
Yep. The Music Sanctuary. Thank you, folks. Great information stream.
And you're more than welcome.
Toby Woods, great live today.
Thank you, Toby. Much appreciated.
Chuck Pete, thanks for all the great info, guys.
And you're more than welcome. And the final one from
Happy Face.
Debbie Vaught with a happy face. And thank you all for coming on to Cooper's Thai Adventures with our live stream number 3 with Mr. Brooke Schneider. It is really appreciated, and we're just gonna wrap up
land
here.
Of LOS is Land of Smiles. Well,
Land
I
of
learn
Smiles.
something new every day.
Yes,
Thanks,
that's the nickname for Thailand, Land of Smiles. And Darlene is just passing us a piece of paper. Let's see what it here says. What am I looking at here, honey?
Don't forget the thumbs up, guys, before we sign off.
I'd like to give a shout out before we finish up this live stream. And it's to another YouTuber. And this is a really tragic story. His name is Sean. And his wife just gave birth to twins recently in the last couple of months. And anyways, she's just passed away. And Ricky, sorry, is his name, Ricky. And even though I haven't watched his channel, a lot of our subscribers have. They emailed me privately and said, will you give this guy a shout out? Because he's lost his wife. He's sort of a stranger to the Thailand. And he's got 2 twin kids to look after. And so my heart goes out to you, Ricky, brother. I couldn't imagine what it'd be like for you. And if you guys get a chance, go over and watch his channel and just send him a message of support and say, hats off to you. You're doing well, brother. You know, trying to bring up twins on your own as a single father, newborn especially. And I really don't know what to say. This is one that's got me in the heart. You know, I can't imagine it. I, I've never watched his channel, unfortunately, because my time is completely busy. It's not due to any selflessness reasons, but Ricky
and
and
Ison, it
Isan is the name of his channel. So
is that a Filipino location or
no, Isan is where I used to live, up by Udantani.
Oh, okay, Thailand.
And from what I understand from a lot of our subscribers that have emailed us and reached out to us, he's a heck of a guy, really nice guy. And he puts out some useful information on YouTube. And normally I don't give shout outs to other YouTubers because they don't do it to me. But I'm making a special instance for this person because of his loss. And I really feel sorry for him. And I'm going to include him in my prayers moving forward. So thank you for that, for those that emailed me about them.
Hey, Sen, expats hold their money in baht or home currency. Changing exchange rate don't scare you. So what I recommend, Asen, is hold it in your home in your currency. Now, luckily, I'm Canadian, but I do have U.S. accounts, so I keep my money in U.S. dollars. Am I worried about the exchange rate? No. Because of all the currencies on the planet, it's still the US dollar is the strongest. So, you know, I mean, if you see a flight someday, hey, you might want to load up on more baht, but no, I just think it'll be the strongest going forward still. Mr. Mitch, Ricky and Ison, sad story. Yeah,
Ricky and Ison, sad story. And it was a sad story. My heart really goes out to him. It's terrible.
Thailand Retirement strategist at Lewis. Cab will open a bank account on a tourist visa. Place a Thai baht 5,000 deposit on a condo. The real estate agent may help you open an account. Okay.
There you go. Good advice.
Lotto again. Don't pay the rest of the condo fee. Forfeit the deposit on the condo.
Not sure about that one.
Yeah, I don't know why.
But yeah, open a bank account on a tourist visa, no problem. Place a 5,000 deposit on a condo. Normally they want a 1 month deposit to secure the booking. So if the condo's 10,000 or 15 or 20,000, that's what they want to secure it.
Or and 2 months.
That's perfectly normal.
Longer.
Yeah, normally you'd pay the second month when you get here. Okay. It's just a holding fee is a 1 month deposit, just in case you don't turn up, and they have to turn down other people that they can compensate them for the loss of business, and that's understandable. But the agents I work with are very reputable, and when you come onto our Facebook group, you'll see the ones that we work with.
Tommy J, Ricky has a GoFundMe, over 14K raised thus far, well deserved.
Yeah, that's great. He's going to need all the help he can with those two children. And final one,
Mr. Mitch, thanks at Tommy J.
And thank you all. We're going to bid you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching Cooper's Thai Adventures live stream. Last comment here from Ruben Cox says, so sad to hear. Did you live in Udantani, Cooper? Yes, I did. I lived there for 6 years. I spent 6 months there last year, and girlfriend from Uganda gave birth there to our lovely daughter, Luna, there. And yeah, hello to your lovely daughter, Luna. And Lotto Retirement Strategist,
you give up the 1 month deposit in exchange for opening a bank account. Find a fan room condo. LOL.
I don't think a fan's going to cool you off that much.
No.
You're going to need the AC as well.
He's going to give it up, he says. So.
Yeah. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us wherever you are. Take care. God bless.
Bye.